Welcome back to the Pint Sized Biker. Today I'm going to talk about open face crash helmet, Origine Primo 06 Sunrise. So first thing was onto Urban Rider. Saw this was £79. That's a bargain. That's a bargain for any crash helmet. I'd seen these before, but I wasn't 100%. Well, I'd seen the full face ones in the shop and I'd seen these online, but I wasn't sure of the quality, whether the wind noise would be bad or anything like that. But I thought 79 quid, what have I got to lose? Either I'll send it back or I'll keep it as a spare for, if someone jumps on the back or whatever. Turned it up, opened it from the box. It looked really good quality. I was really impressed from the start. And as you can see, obviously that's colour scheme on the back is really nice, really retro, really 70s. The brown stitching on the side, and you can actually see stitching on there. It isn't just a seal. It's really cool. Brown lining inside as well. Really nice padding actually. Doesn't feel hard or anything like that. So it's really nice. Peak on the front there. 3 poppers, they come off really easily. And these are my goggles on the top, which again, I did a video. I'll post a link in the description. Speaking of goggles, on the back you've got that clip. That is super important. My Premier never had that, and quite a few crash helmets on the market don't, and it's just mad. They should all have this, because if you stop at traffic lights and you put your goggles on the top of your helmet like that, and then you ride and you zip up to 60 miles an hour and you haven't put your goggles back on, they just fly off, and that is so annoying. They're bouncing down the road, they're knackered. Your £100 goggles, these aren't £100, but your £100 goggles are destroyed. But old idea, works, so that's great. So pleased that they've done that. ECE rated, which is on the back, and you've got another popper on the side. I can't for the life of me remember what that's for, other than possibly like a bubble visor, but I've looked at accessories, I can't find one for this. But yeah, if you can remember what they're for, let me know, because I can't. How does it feel? It's not particularly heavy. This is a medium, and I've been a medium in all my full face crash helmets, and it fits just nicely. Like, it's not too tight, but it's also not too loose. It's not, it perhaps could be maybe slightly snugger, maybe, if I was being finicky, but I think size small would be too small. The helmet strap, it's not a D-lock. It's kind of click, 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 which is so much better, especially if you're potentially going to lend your crash helmet to anyone who's not a motorcyclist. I don't know about you, but I've quite a few times have had to help someone do it, because it's it's not a natural thing to do. Whereas this, really easy. And then goggles, which I've managed to tangle at the back. Let's go over your glasses just there, and that gap there is not too big or not too small. It fits just nicely. And that peak as well, that does actually do something when it's sunny. But better than that, if you're going down the motorway at 70 miles an hour, you don't feel it pushing up, which I really thought you would. The wind doesn't catch it at all. Really nice. And speaking of wind, I do wear earplugs when I ride, but occasionally I've forgotten when I've gone out, and I've never got back and thought, got a headache, or my ears are ringing or anything like that. So actually, which was my one concern of this actually when buying it, the sound protection, sound insulation, whatever you want to call it, it's actually really good. There isn't a space inside for an intercom speaker. I say by space, there isn't a designed place for you to stick it. There is some material in there you can probably move aside and put your speaker in, and then you could put your Cardo or Senna or whatever you have then on the side here. In a minute, this is just when I go riding solo in the sun, especially if I'm filming. It's so much, that openness allows you to breathe a bit more. You don't get hot so quickly. So if you're jumping on and off, it's ideal. I'm really pleased with it. Really, I should have spent the time and the money much earlier to get a decent helmet. And Urban Rider, absolute no affiliation to them, but always deliver super quick. I think I ordered it on the Wednesday, and I think it was here the Friday. It might have even been here the following day. Fantastic. So all round a great helmet. White gloss is what I went for. They do it in black as well with that same really cool stripe pattern. And there are some other colours available now as well, but check them out online. You'll be able to find them. Yeah, very happy. £79, well spent. Hope that's been useful. If it has, give the channel a like and subscribe. Put some comments below. It helps build it up the search engine, search algorithms, and all of that, which helps the channel grow. And I really appreciate when anyone does comment on anything. If you've owned one of these, would love to hear if you've got similar experiences. If you bought something different that could rival this, that might help other people make a decision, put that in the comments as well. Ride safe, enjoy the summer, because we've having some good weather so far, though it's dipped a bit the last day or so, but it's been really good. And I will see you on the next video.